You're watching SNN, the Suncoast News Network. This is SNN Morning Edition at 6.
A cyclist is dead after being struck by a car in Venice overnight.
Plus 2 armed robberies here on the Suncoast over the weekend. The investigation now underway, and police are looking for those 3 men. Good morning, everyone. I'm Don Brennan.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tiffany Yu.
And thank you, Tiffany, for joining us. Tiffany's new on set today, so we welcome her to SNN and the Morning Edition. We hope you do the same. And, well, our top story this half hour, Tiffany, it's up to you.
A 54-year-old man was struck on his bicycle and killed late last night. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, the crash happened around 9:17 p.m. just north of Rockley Boulevard on US 41. 35-year-old Stephen Terrell of Northport was traveling north on 41 when he struck the unidentified 50-year-old man. The victim's identity is being withheld until his family has been notified. It is not believed that alcohol was a factor. Terrell is cooperating in the investigation, which shut down on all northbound lanes of 41 at Rockley Boulevard. The lanes have since reopened. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office investigates 2 armed robberies at convenience stores on the Suncoast. According to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, 3 male suspects robbed 2 7-Eleven convenience stores on Clark Road early Sunday morning. Deputies say the suspects threatened the employee and implied they were armed with a gun. The suspects are described as black males in their late teens or early 20s. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office or submit an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers.
Now, not only will people have to deal with not being able to work out at the Y's in the coming weeks, but 341 employees will have to deal with being without work at the YMCA's as it closes its doors. In fact, the closing of the 2 Sarasota Family YMCA fitness centers will generate one of the largest worker layoffs here on the Suncoast in recent years. As I said, 341 YMCA employees, a lot of them part-timers, will lose their jobs after the Y's close in September. Yes, indeed. Those jobs range anywhere from lifeguards to camp counselors, exercise instructors, supervisors, and facility directors. And layoffs like that on the Suncoast are not common, and they usually happen when a company decides to relocate, upping its roots and pulling up roots and heading out of town. Now, the full-time employees will be paid through the 21st of September. Part-time employees will just be paid for the hours that they put in. And the city of Baltimore is President Trump's latest target on Twitter.
Claims of racism are flying both ways after he called it a disgusting rodent and rat-infested mess. Tracy Potts has the fallout.
President Trump is under fire for what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called a racist attack on Oversight Chair Elijah Cummings. The president called Cummings a racist for focusing on the Mueller investigation instead of his own backyard, Baltimore. Mr. Trump called the city a disgusting rat and rodent-infested mess.
As much as it hurts to hear things about that, about our city that we love and cherish dearly, our city is in need for help.
We've got some rats, but not as big a rat as the one we got in D.C. right now.
The White House is defending the president.
If I had poverty in my district like they have in Baltimore, and I spent all of my time in Washington, D.C. chasing down this Mueller investigation, this bizarre impeachment crusade, I'd get fired.
What set it off? Cummings saying this about immigrant children in detention.
When a child is sitting in their own feces.
That's wrong.
They are designed to distract attention from the very serious allegations about his conduct.
Some Republicans say Mr. Trump is off base.
We should be talking about how should we be doing in bringing opportunity zones to Baltimore to help the community.
Cummings' response, that he wakes up every day fighting for his neighbors. There is tons of reaction from the streets of Baltimore, where many people argue the president may have been right, but he was insensitive and he was incomplete, ignoring one of the city's biggest strengths, its diversity. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
Churches across the Suncoast are helping students have a successful back to school. With only 2 weeks before students return to campus, some families worry about school supplies, clothes, and even health care. That can often overshadow the excitement of getting back to school. But this weekend, local nonprofit organization Hope for Communities partnered with more than 100 businesses and churches in Sarasota and Manatee counties to reach around 3,000 families in need. They offered physicals, dental exams, and each family also left with a new backpack full of supplies, gift cards for new clothes, and some personal hygiene products. Sunday wrapped up the U23 World Rowing Championships at Benderson Park. Nearly 1,000 athletes from 53 different countries, the best in the world, participated. The regatta saw Italy and Great Britain win 6 gold medals, each in the 22 boat classes that were raced. Overall, Italy took the most medals with a total of 11. The British team won 8 medals overall and matched Italy's score by securing 6 golds, and in the premier event, the men's 8. It was a win for Great Britain. They were out ahead of the reigning under-23 world champions, the United States, right from the start. Despite strong pressure from the U.S. crew, the British managed to stay just in front until the line. The U.S. finished with 7 medals, including a world championship title in the lightweight men's single sculls. Overall, the U.S. came in 4th behind Italy, Germany, and Great Britain. Thanks for watching SNN. We'll see you in the next half hour.